Next up, Delta County. We're going to talk to a four-year starter with a powerful Delta women's basketball program. It is Alexa Huff, and let's clarify immediately as we get going. All the cool kids, they call you Lex, right?
They do.
That's the thing.
Yep.
Right now, Delta, as we're talking, on a roll with just one loss, still undefeated in league. Why are you so good? What's going on with that basketball program?
I really think that it's the mindset of all the players and what coach brings to practice every day and open gyms throughout the summer. He has a very high expectation for us, and I feel like by having that in our minds, it has really pushed us as a team, and it's really shown like that we are a dedicated team and we're here to win.
Do you feel like it's been a favorable cycle of personnel and talent that has helped build this program?
Yeah, I do. We have very athletic kids and we're always in the weight room. We have good grades, so we're very good students as well. So that adds a lot just because it shows what type of drive we have as a team. And I think that is what Crowder very much expects from us because he expects nothing less.
When we talk about those notable athletes, Keely Porter is also a four-year contributor, a stud softball player. Why is she special on the court and has helped you build this successful program?
She definitely has that hard drive and will. She's a very competitive person, so she brings a lot of intensity to practice and the games, and she's a very good team player, so it's very fun to play against her just because of her talent and what she does bring to our team.
You know who pops on tape when I'm researching? The junior, Erica Cuda, is that how I say it?
Yes, Cuda.
Erica, why is she good? She's got that length, that's obvious, but what makes her a good player?
She is probably one of the least selfish players that we have. She understands the game very well, so she sees the floor very well as well. So it's very fun to play against her, or not against her, with her, because she does have that court awareness, and that's something she definitely strives in and brings to the team.
And again, if you think of Cuda and then Porter and of course you, Lex Huff, this is all under a head coach that's been there for half a decade. And it seems like since his arrival in Delta County, nothing but just elevating success each and every year. Why is that?
I think that it's probably because he is a very intense person and he knows a lot about the game. He had coached other places before. And like I said before, he's he keeps us very driven and he kind of expects a lot of us. So I feel like that's what really helps us because we are expected to do great things.
And then, of course, a big part of the success is you, and that's legit. You can play humble, but, you have earned our attention, and that's across the state. Why are you so good?
I think putting in time outside of practice and lifting in school is what has taken me to that next level. I feel like going into the gym on the weekends or throughout the summer, even after open gyms, is what has really made me a better player, I feel like, because it's that extra time and that extra work and that extra grind of just kind of that mindset of I'm going to do it even though I don't really want to. I'm going to do it to make me better.
It doesn't hurt. I've got you listed at 6 foot on the roster. Is that about right?
Yes, it is.
When did you know you were going to have some length? Was that early on or, in your growth process? When did you know?
Yes. So I was always taller than everyone else when I was younger. And kind of freshman year is when I didn't really grow as much. I probably grew another inch, but that's kind of when I was like, okay, I'm going to be 6 foot for a while.
Here's what I notice on tape, and you tell me if I'm off. I see a young lady who takes a lot of pride in outrunning everybody to the other side of the court. Why is that?
For my size, I feel like I am very quick for being this tall, and that's something that I feel like I am different from others from because of my speed. So I feel like that's kind of what's helped me throughout my high school career.
I think your speed and where you live, is the quickness natural, or, are you a trail runner? Are you a mountain biker? Do you work on conditioning anywhere else besides the court?
No, so I think it's very much natural. My dad was very fast, so I think that's kind of where I got it from.
Now, more about dad, and then ties into you, something you may not be aware of with Lex Huff, who's a superstar basketball player, but you are a part of a restaurateur family, right? Tell
Yes.
us about what's going on with the restaurants.
So it's actually my mom's side. So my mom's mom and brother own DeVito's in Delta and then Padres up in Montrose.
Okay, what do both those restaurants specialize in?
Italian.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have some Italian heritage on your mom's side?
A little bit.
Okay.
It's a lot more German.
Okay, gotcha. And then where do you fit with the restaurants? Do you work there?
I do. So
Which
usually
one?
I'm out on DeVito's.
DeVito's? Okay,
Yep.
okay. What's your role there?
So I'm usually out on the floor, so I host, and I'm probably going to start waiting tables.
Okay, so if you stop at DeVito's in Delta, say hi to the 6-foot hostess with the court speed and post moves, and know that you're looking at a future Division II women's basketball player. You signed with Western Colorado in November. Why are the Mountaineers a fit for you?
That program has excelled so much under Laura Westling. She came in 5 years ago, and she has completely changed that program around. I knew that Western was the fit for me because of the interest that they had in me, and that made me feel really special. And they're a really solid team, and I felt very much at home when I met the girls and toured the campus. And Gunnison is a lot like Delta, so that was kind of nice, a little home away from home. And I think it's going to be a great fit.
Are you aware, or how much you're aware of what's happening this year? I mean, before you even arrive next year, right now, that Mountaineers basketball program is hovering around the top 20. They're going to be at the top of the RMAC when they finish up this pandemic season. How does that validate your decision?
It just makes me so happy inside, because I knew that I have chosen the right place to be and further my education and basketball career because of all the things that they have done.
Have they discussed with you where your best fit might be within the program and on the court?
So I'll probably start more in the high post because that's where I'm most comfortable, but most likely work my way out onto the perimeter just because of my size. I'm tall, I'm quick, but I can't really compete down low with those bigger posts just because they're so much bigger.
Yeah, and you'll build yourself physically
Yes.
once you get into a Division II strength and fitness program, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be a different look for you a couple of years down the road, too. Let's get back to Delta basketball. You've gone Sweet 16, grade 8 in your career. Give me some perspective on what your bigger goals are.
I think our bigger goals are hopefully to go to that championship game. I think it's the mindset that has been not letting us achieve higher than the grade 8, but third year, hopefully, or fourth year, hopefully we can get over that and we can just play like we know how to play.
Well, based on what we're observing from Delta Hoops this year, it's certainly believable you and your teammates can reach those postseason goals, especially with leaders like you. And that's where I'm going to finish up with a final question. Is there anybody at the high school or college level, or a female on the planet, that has inspired or impresses you?
I would probably have two people. My mom, she is an amazing supporter, and she is an athlete as well. And she has been my coach. She was the one that introduced the love for basketball that I have. And then someone at the high school would be Tanya McKendrick. She played at Mesa, and she was an All-American and a stud. So I very much look up to her in that aspect. I get to see her every day, and I think it's just so impressive that I get to be around someone that was that good at basketball, and it's just cool.
You're proud to call Colorado home. So are we. Since 1973, we've been giving back to the communities where we live, work, and play across our great state. And we're here to stay. If you're looking for an independent, locally managed community bank where the employees are also the owners, we would like to be your bank. We're Alpine Bank.